Hey everybody, this is Organic Dairyman, and today is Thursday, October 18th, and how is everybody today? I'm doing pretty good today, but I do have a little bit of a project. If any of you saw the end of yesterday's video, you'll see me explain that this reel quit turning, and anyways, exactly what happened is I was all done with the rest of the field, and I just was going back over the field. There was like some strips that I had missed, maybe because obviously this don't have GPS or anything on it, and there's sometimes when you're going into the sun, maybe I missed a little bit or something. So I was going back and getting that. I was almost done, and all of a sudden I noticed the reel quit turning. And so what I found out, what happened was, I know it's hard to see in here, but this piece here is supposed to be welded to that shaft, and the weld broke. So what I need to do is, I already been working at it a little bit last night, but this thing has to come off. I already freed this up, and I have to get this thing off, slide this ahead. I'm just using the skid steer here. I got the chain hoist on there, and don't worry, I got the booms locked up. It's locked up, so it ain't gonna come crashing down on my head and kill me, or maybe it'll knock some sense into my head. But yeah, so this is what I've got going on. I got to get this thing off. We got a guy coming here to weld it. That same guy, a friend of mine, he's gonna come and weld this later this afternoon. So I got to get this off so we can get this combine over to the other field. But like I say, it's just not enough room to get in here and do a decent job of welding, and so that's kind of what the deal. But my plan is to take in, because this thing here slides, this whole unit slides up and down to bring the reel. So I want to slide this part of it off and bring the thing ahead. Then I could take all this stuff off and get this thing off of here. That's my plan anyway. So that's what I'm working on here right now. I got to get this done, like I say, so we get over to the other field and get it started on those beans. But this is the last thing, like I say, this happened the last minute yesterday, and so it's, like I say, we'll get it fixed. It just takes a little bit of ingenuity and understanding of how to get this to work. I mean, yeah, could we call a mechanic and come take this all apart? Yeah, we could, but it's going to cost money. So I have to be the mechanic here and figure this out. So I guess I am the mechanic. So I'm going to get to this and get it apart, and I'll keep you guys posted here on what happens. fighting it and fighting it. This thing has turned out to be a little bit more difficult than what I thought it was going to be. But I need to get this gear here off. Well, I'm sure there's supposed to be some special puller that you put bolts in these hole here and you pull the whole thing off and whatever. Well, I don't have a special puller, and quite frankly I don't really feel like making one. You know, I'm trying right now. I got a bolt right here. I'm gonna try and push it apart with this bolt here and see what if I can get it. I just got to get it far enough so I can get this bolt out of here. So if I get this bolt and then this one out of here, then I could take and get this thing off of here, and that's what's holding me up. But that shaft down in there, it's just not very good. It's really rusty. All I could say is a little bit of anti-seize or never seize or whatever it is you use makes a world of difference. Putting it on things, I mean, it would just save so much frustration here. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm dealing with. I'm just like, I'm about like ready to pull my hair out or something, the equivalent of something like that. But anyways, I'm gonna keep working. I gotta get this done because the welding guy is probably gonna be here in a couple hours. I don't want to waste his time. He has a regular daytime job, so like I said, I gotta get this done. So I'm gonna keep working at it, and hopefully I don't pull my hair out in the process. Yeah, I'll Okay, everybody, as you can see here, we got the thing off finally. I mean, it was a battle. Actually, what I'm going to do here is take this thing and take it over there to the welding shop. He's going to weld it over there because he said he could do a better job with the the wire feed and everything. So we got the whole thing off, and then obviously to get this pulley with a son of a gun to get up, and we had to take and weld a nut on the end of it and use a 1-inch bolt, and man, it took everything. It took everything that I mean, I used the biggest air wrench we had to get that off. It was on there tight, but apparently what happened one time, this shaft here, it spun on here. The person that owned this before had it spun on it, and they must have just hammered the darn thing back on there, and they didn't even clean up the shaft. And so we're gonna take and clean that shaft up down there later when we get it back home, and then put some anti-seize on it, so next time it happens we don't have to do this again. So I gotta get this loaded up, get it run over to the welding shop, and I'll see you over there. I'm gonna get over to the welding shop. Okay, everybody, I'm back from the welding shop over there, and we got everything fixed the way it was. I mean, everything welded up and cleaned up. So tomorrow we can put that thing back together. Obviously, it's dark outside right now. It's like it's about 20 after 8 in the evening. So yeah, so tomorrow we get that all back together and get the combine over to the field. I don't know if we'll get any combining done tomorrow, but it's probably going to take a couple hours to get that thing all back together. Yeah, I mean, man, that thing, that big sprocket that you saw, that thing was just, I mean, we ended up like this, like, I guess I did show you that we welded this big 1-inch bolt on there, and it took, and we used, like I said, the biggest air gun I had. And it was fighting. Yeah, I used this air gun here. I got this 3/4 air gun right here that I used, and that thing puts out like 1,300 pounds of foot-pounds of torque on that thing, and that thing was even struggling to get that thing loose. I mean, it was down there that tight. So yeah, so tomorrow we'll get that back on. Man, I mean, I fought with that thing, and you know, it's just sometimes it's a matter of having the right tools. If you have the right tools, if you have the right tools, you can get something. But I mean, just needed more brain power, and yeah, just to get that thing, busted loose. But yeah, so it's done now. I mean, at least all the stuff was welded that needed to get welded, and so, oh man, I was just getting so frustrated. I didn't know if I was gonna get it. I mean, I admit, actually last night I didn't sleep very good. I was just kind of worrying about it. I was like, how in the heck are we gonna get that thing, you know, off there? I mean, but I guess, I mean, I was ready to give up today. I was getting to the end of my rope with that thing, and I was like, oh, I just don't know. I mean, I'm not the type of person that gives up without a fight, and you know, but man, this is one fight that I felt like giving up on it. I admit I was, but if it was, I'm glad that the welding guy, my friend, he was able to help. He was able to help get that off. He had the right tools that we needed. You know, he had a torch and a welder, portable welder and stuff. So that made all the difference. So tomorrow's another day. We'll get her fixed. We'll get back, and hopefully we'll get her done and get back going. And I'll get some video of getting everything transferred over there and whatnot. But yes, it's just kind of one of the many battles you have to fight, you know, when you farm. I guess farming wouldn't be farming if you didn't have to fight battles. So it is what it is, and it's what most people wouldn't want to even try to do. We try to do. So yeah, so I guess that's everything. It's all I've got for today, and so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks everybody for watching this video. Thanks to everybody that subscribed to my channel, and if you have, you know, if you're not hit that subscribe button, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. and drop a comment down in the comment section below. And check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And that's it. So I will catch you later.